Life ain't always been fair for you, and God is aware of that. He's aware of everything that you have endured. He's aware of every stronghold that has been placed on you, every curse that has been over your life. Okay, God is aware of the trauma. God is aware of the abandonment, neglect. He's aware that you have not always had it easy, but there's a reason for the mess. Okay, because God is going to turn your mess into a message. There's a reason for the trials and tribulations and tests, because He's going to turn your test into a testimony. Okay, God had to use you as His vessel. He had to use someone who went through and endured through to show people around you, or to show the world what He can do, how He can come in and turn your why God to wow God. Okay, He had to use you as a witness. Okay, He had to use you to walk this journey. He had to use you to be the one, to be the vessel, the generational curse breaker. He had to use you to endure certain things that you felt like wasn't fair. Okay, so God knew the being. He knew our calling. He knew our purpose before we took our first breath in this world. Okay, God knew that you were going to be the one that was going to set your bloodline free from the strongholds that the devil has placed on it. Okay, you're not going through this for nothing. God is aware of everything that you've endured. He's aware. He was there when you was going through. Okay, He said, yea, do you walk through the valley of shadow of death, fear not, for He is with you. So God is aware of everything that you have endured. God is aware of everything that you have went through. Okay, but this is the good news. God is not done with you yet. Okay, that's the good news. He's not done with you yet. Don't count the part of the story that's not so good. Continue to finish out the journey so you can get to your victory and get to your promised land. So not only you will know now why you went through what you went through, but you can witness the outcome. You can witness the restoration. You can witness the victory. You can witness the other side of trauma. You can witness the other side of pain and hurt and lack. You can witness the other side of loss. Okay, do not allow the devil to trick you out what was ordained over your life. Do not allow the devil to realign you. You've endured too much. You've came so far. Do not allow him to make you reroute from things that God has delivered you from. Do not allow him to make you take your eyes off God. God is bigger than any circumstances or situation. God is bigger than your fear. He is big. God is bigger than your fear. He is bigger than your doubt. He is bigger than your situation. He's bigger than whatever that the world is throwing your way or whatever you have endured. He is bigger than that. He trusts you to complete this journey, just as the people trust Him when He turned water into wine. Okay, He needs your story. He needs your testimony. He's using your bigger purpose to expand His kingdom. And no, it don't feel good, because God watched you go through what you went through, but now He needs to restore you first before He restore your circumstances and situations. See, He got to restore you first, because although you went through those things, it scarred you a little bit. Okay, it triggers you a little bit. Okay, it put some stains on you a little bit that He needs to restore and renew. He has to do the transformation in you first before He transition and restore the things of the world or the things that's around you. So I just want to motivate you, my sister and my brother, to allow God to do the work within you. He is aware of what you went through. You are going to go from tears of sorrow and sadness to tears of joy, because you're going to be the first-hand witness to see how God turned your situation around, how He turned your daydreams into reality. Okay, how He turned your purpose to serve Him, yourself, and others. Okay, it is a plan to the madness. Okay, so but don't give up in the midst of you getting to the other side. Don't give up before you even see what it looks like to not have to worry about your finances, to not have to worry about your health, okay, or where you gonna work at, where you gonna lay it, or what you gonna drive, or how you gonna feed your kids, or whatever it is that's attacking you right now. Don't give up before you see the other side. Don't give up before you reach the good side. Okay, don't allow the devil to make you tap out. Your life is worth way more than the trauma and the trials and tribulations that you have endured. You got to see this through. You got to see this through. You ain't got no choice, because there is more life to what you went through. You got to see the victory. You got to see how good God can do it. You didn't go through that for nothing. He just needed you to be a witness, and he needed people to see the proof. Baby, you're the blueprint. Okay? You're the blueprint. He needs them to see what the journey that you endured and went through in the wilderness and the isolation. He needs people to be a witness to that so that they can see the outcome. So they can know that if God did it for you, then God can do it for them. Okay, there will be a successful story at the end. There will be a celebration. Heaven is begging you up. God is going to deliver you. He's going to deliver you from the madness. He's going to deliver you from the stress, but you must hold on. You can do it. You're just exhausted because you've endured so much of your life, and now you feel like you can't do it no more. Baby, you got to get to the good side. You got to see this through. You got to see how good God can get. You ain't went through that for nothing. And the only way that you can forfeit the blessing is if you give up. The only way that you can not see the promises is if you give up. If you come from under God's will. So I just want to encourage you today to not allow the devil's job to be easy. Don't make his job easy. Okay? Take it one day at a time. Stop. Breathe a little bit. Don't overthink. Give it to God. Once you've prayed about it, let go and let God. Regardless of what's been brung to you, regardless of what you see. Your eyes can deceive you. Your heart can deceive you. God said walk by faith and not by sight. You have to use your word as your sword, because the enemy is going to get in your mind and he's going to make you think, how can God turn this around? But I'm here to tell you that God is way more powerful than any circumstance or situation that you're going through. He can turn it around suddenly. But he needs you to know that. Okay, he needs you to be patient so he can equip and prepare you for the things that you're praying for. He knows you can do it. He wants you he wants your story to be a beautiful outcome. He wants your story to be a testimony. He wants to use you. See, God does all things for him to get the glory. So he wants you to witness his wonders. So you can say, but God. Okay, he wants you to witness his miracles so you can say, but God. He don't want no one to get the credit of what he's doing and have done is going to do in your life. He wants to get the credit. He does all things for him to get the glory. So there's a reason why he wants you to see him, feel his presence. There's a reason why he wants you to rest in him. He needs you to know who he is, so when he bless you, you can't put it on nobody but God. He needs you to have a successful story. He needs you to gain the victory. He needs you to make it to the promised land. But he can't do it by himself. He's going to need your cooperation. And in that cooperation is you walking by faith and you trusting in him, and you not allowing the devil to move you or realign you or reposition you where he has placed you. Okay? The devil is manipulating you right now. Just as much as we're praying and asking God to deliver us, we also need to be able to identify the devil and his tricks. Okay? It's more of the devil in your head than you. It's more of the devil's whispers than your circumstances and situation. If God has carried you this far, he is not going to leave you now. But you must see it through, my sister. You must see it through, my brother. All is well. And soon you're going to thank God that you did not give up. You're going to thank God that you was able to witness the other side of things. You're going to thank God that you get to experience a healed version of your mind, of your heart. You're going to thank God that you see that true love do exist. You're going to thank God that he truly is the healer. Your body is healed. Your mind is healed. Things don't trigger you no more. You get to walk in this world of peace, and it had nothing to do with the possessions of the world. It was all God. That's where he wants you at first before he blesses you with the possessions of the world, because he don't want you to feel like the possessions of the world is your God. He don't want you to idolize anything. Okay? I hope this message has set some people free or sought you back in alignment where God has placed you or where you left him. Jesus love you, I love you, and you got this.